everyone, Eternia here, and today guys, we're going to be doing Proud Mode quests. So, because we currently have 0 AP going on, I'm probably going to sit here and go through all 50 right now just because I don't know how much AP these quests are going to cost later on, and I do want to go through these quests. With that being said, I'm probably only going to record 5 quests at a time like I do with story mode. So there's going to be quite a few videos. And the reason why I want to do 5 is because it's going to take time for me to mess with my keyblades and get proper setups to go through these quests. I did go ahead and do the first 2 quests just to see exactly what to expect. So guys, with that being said, let me explain Proud Mode to you guys. So, with Proud Mode, you have certain conditions that you have to meet in order to use the special attacks on your medals. Here, on the very first quest, you have to have special attacks with a bonus value of 40% or higher, which that means that you have to have medals that are gilted 40% or higher in order to use their special attack. And you are allowed to use medals that aren't gilted. You are allowed to use medals that aren't gilted. But if you want to use the special attack on those medals, they have to be gilted 40% or higher on this first quest, for example. Other quests in Proud Mode might give you something higher. Like the next quest, Story Quest 2, you have to have medals gilted at 70% or higher, which basically means that you have a tier 3 or higher medal gilted at 70%. But either way, guys, I ended up just throwing together a Keyblade where everything was gilted. At least for the first 2, I haven't touched the third quest at all, so I don't know what to expect from it. But I have a Piglet here that's gilted. Christmas Sora, which I've never even used, so that's going to be interesting. I have Moana. I have my Timeless River Donald. And I have my Ice Titan. And my Ice Titan was just there because I wasn't sure what to expect, if I needed AoE or not. So I will go ahead and just go through this with you guys. The objectives were to defeat all enemies within 1 turn, defeat 6 or more enemies, use 2 or more special attacks. So overall, it was actually some pretty simple stuff to get past this first quest. The second quest was just as easy. So far, they're starting off relatively easy. But guys, they're definitely going to get harder, I'm sure. Because I have heard that they do get harder. I don't know how hard they're going to get, but I imagine with the first 50 that they're giving us, they probably aren't going to be as bad as they're going to get later on. Because Proud Mode is all of the story quests, guys. So we only have the first 50. And right now we have, like, what, 540 story quests? So it's probably eventually going to get that high. And we're going to just skip over this because it's literally the same story that we've seen. So I'm going to go ahead and go through the second quest too. And with this, like I said before, this is the one where you have to have 70% or higher. And it is forcing me to use 3 wishes. And I should explain that too, is that in Proud Mode, it forces you to use a specific Keyblade. You can't change your Keyblades. So you have to use a Keyblade, and you have to use whatever metals you've got on said Keyblade. And also another thing is, you can't use friend metals, and you can't continue. So it's probably gonna get a little harder later on. And it's honestly really interesting using all of these different metal combinations that I normally wouldn't use. So it's interesting, guys. And I didn't go down the stairs or off to the path there because there's no Heartless in those areas. So that's why I just went straight ahead there. And we're gonna go ahead and jump into Quest 3. And like I said, I haven't even looked at Quest 3 yet, so I imagine that this is probably going to want me to use 3 wishes as well. So, let's see. Special attacks allowed only for metals with special attack bonus value of 3 or more. What does that mean? Does that mean a tier 3 metal? I'm assuming that that means tier 3 metal because I'm allowed to use all of these, and all of these are tier 3 or higher. Okay, so it's not just percentage. You actually have conditions where it has to be a specific tier level too. So that's interesting. I wonder what all the conditions are going to be. Let's see, defeat all enemies within 1 turn. Okay. So this is still relatively easy objectives. I definitely imagine it's going to get much harder, though. And honestly, guys, I was surprised to see that we did get Proud Mode today. I know that they said that we were supposed to get it this month, but I just wasn't expecting to waking up this morning to, oh hey, guess what? We have Proud Mode now. So that's definitely interesting. Okay, now we've got soldiers. Because there's speed, I think I'm going to use a bit more special here. And I'll do the same thing here. And finally, we're at the end here. I'll go ahead and use my Nova on these guys. Alright, so first 3 quests completed. Hopefully 4 and 5 are just as nice as these first 3 have been. Ooh, there's Sleeping Lion. Okay, so we got our first new Keyblade, and that's what's really cool about Proud Mode, is that we're going to be getting new Keyblades from these. And those little orbs that we're getting, they're called like Electrum orbs or something. We're going to be using those orbs to upgrade the new Keyblades. And once they hit level 25, they require the orbs and the speed, power, or magic gems depending on the Keyblade. And for Sleeping Lion, for example, that means it would need speed gems because Sleeping Lion is a speed-based Keyblade. And that's what I'm talking about right here, guys. See where I'm poking? Those are the orbs that you need to upgrade the Keyblades. So, let's see. Special attacks allowed only for level 100 or higher metals. Okay, so this one, they don't really have to be gilted, but you need to have them at max level. So that's a pretty easy requirement. And I'm still just going to keep this exact same setup, which I don't think I showed you guys my full setup, did I? Well, either way, this is my full setup. I just have random tier 3 metals or higher gilted on this. Ooh, that was a mistake. So now I'm going to have to use Ice Titan there. Okay, let's use Christmas Sora. I guess that's it. So that was also a very short quest. Alright, so far, still pretty easy. And once I hit quest 5, I will be stopping this video, and I will be continuing on another video. Okay, are we still stuck with 3 wishes? Ooh, okay, so I can't use the last one here, but we will go ahead and go in here because I can only use special attacks for upright metals. Okay, so I'll go ahead and just keep using Christmas Sora. Okay, so these objectives are pretty easy as well. I'll go ahead and use Piglet here just to give the extra boost since the soldier is speed-based. And is that it? Anything down here? Nope. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish these guys off. Alright, quest completed. Nice, and we get jewels too. Alright guys, that's it for the first 5 quests of Proud Mode. Thank you so much for watching, and take care!